In this video, you will learn why there is increasing demand for project managers, what are the trends in project management. Increasing demand for good project managers. There's a trend toward projecting more and more knowledge work, which means that more and more people are doing project management as part and parcel of their day regular job. So will professional project managers be required in the future, people who only manage projects? I believe we will, as there will inevitably be difficult and complex projects that require a firm hand and a specific range of skills to complete successfully. Companies must adapt quickly and bring products and services to market as the business environment becomes more global, digitalized, uncertain and fast. The people who can achieve that are project managers. I believe project management has a bright future. Project management future jobs. According to PMI, employers will require nearly 88 million project-related workers by 2027. Project managers are in high demand around the world, while PMI is an organization for project managers forecasting the significance of their own community, and their figures should be interpreted in context. I believe they have a point. The project manager's role has shifted long away from someone who can check tasks off on a Gantt chart as completed and toward a strategic leadership role for effecting change within an organization. Project managers continue to provide an indispensable human combo of leadership, specialist integration, and ethical behavior. Future of project management, ARUP. We are still a long way from project management demands. The future is open. So we began formalizing how work is done in a project setting. The way we execute projects has evolved. As our environment becomes more complex, uncertain, and dare I say political, we will require an increasing number of tools to help us achieve projects in that environment. Project managers, for example, must respond to short attention span stakeholders who have competing time demands, technical situations that are complex and unknown, geopolitical and socio-political situations that are complex and unknown, increased staff turnover, jobs are rarely permanent anymore, management teams are being put under increased pressure, contracting in collaboration and partnering with suppliers, regulation and governance are becoming increasingly complex. Project managers require options to help them deliver. That means the ability to choose between predictive, iterative and hybrid methods of delivering work and combining what works to achieve the best results. The professional judgment and minimal textbook answers are required for the future of project management. How to have a successful career as a project manager. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. On my website projectmanageriq.com you can get the free slide deck templates for your project management needs, as well as training based on my 544-page book Project Management for Managers, Program and Project Portfolio Management in Banking. Please see the details below in the description. As per the report titled Project Management Job Growth and Talent Gap 2017-2027, demand for project managers is increasing faster than for other job categories, with a 33% increase and roughly 22 million new jobs expected in the next 10 years. We live in the project economy, which is defined as one where people have the capabilities and skills required to convert ideas into reality. Despite the growing significance of project management within organizations, many project managers frequently face limited career opportunities. This may be due to the professional peculiarities of some project managers, special breed having unique traits as well as an accidental profession. But many other scholars emphasize that career paths and systems inside firms are frequently not sufficiently developed, culminating in fewer or hardly any career opportunities, eventually leading project managers to an impasse. Assuming that successful project managers can better add value to the success of their organizations, what are the variables that may nurture their career success? It is not so simple to provide an answer because despite its growing importance, importance, this occupation is under research in the careers literature. Project managers typically interact with peers both inside and outside his or her company, and they may manage multiple projects simultaneously. Their exposure may be highly independent in their choices, which frequently relates to their career, given that organizations frequently lack project allocation systems, and a project manager's career development is primarily dependent on the projects they manage and their success. Career paths are determined by the organization type and the governance systems in place for their projects. A typical project manager career ladder includes junior PM, senior PM, and master PM program manager. The latter involves the supervision of several related projects within a program, with project managers coordinating and budget allocation across multiple projects. Because these career pathways are not always available in project-based organizations, it is common for project managers to have different additional job profiles that are not recognized as such. Employability culture pertains to the extent to which employees perceive their organization's culture as fostering employability through proper training, opportunities, activities, programs, or initiatives. Individual employability is defined as the behavior and attitudes that an individual possesses and exhibits in order to improve his or her competencies and skills, as well as his or her value for the organization. Finally, we should emphasize multi-phased and boundaryless careers. A pro-team career means a proactive attitude that involves responsibility for the direction of one's own career via choices centered on the individual objectives and personal values, as opposed to a more traditional view in which the company's choices and values are dominant. Instead, a boundaryless careers refer to physical and psychological mobility across organizational boundaries. It was measured sex objectively, i.e. the number of work experiences within different organizations, as well as subjectively, specifically as a preference for creating and cultivating professional and social networks, both in and out of the current organization. Personal values drive project managers who feel accountable for their own career growth and are more likely to achieve greater quantitative and qualitative career success. They also work for companies that are clear career paths and culture that encourages employees' individual development. Objective boundaryless careers were only related to subjective career successes, whereas other individual factors like boundaryless career employability and attitude were not significant predictors of career success. More specifically, we can contend that the project manager's successful career is influenced by a diverse set of individual and organizational factors. First, project managers must become more independent and proactive in managing their careers. Second, this must occur in a project management mature organizational context capable of supporting project managers' unique professional growth by defining clear career paths. Third, businesses must create culture that is viewed as promoting their employees' employability. Overall, three main pragmatic implications can be drawn. 1. Regardless of the type of organizational structure, functional, project-oriented, or matrix, project managers' careers must be designed through clear pathways that improve their profession and facilitate clear career advancement objectives. 2. Companies must always motivate project managers to broaden their abilities and skills through measures that are more than just a pause from the everyday routine by structuring their careers. 3. Project managers must be empowered to create a protean attitude via suitable training or career guidance. Additionally, enacting a protean career ought to be made possible by providing the opportunity to discuss and personalize one's own career trajectory according to need, personal values, and individual choices, while also taking the organization's strategy and policies into account. These implications provide organizations with a chance to have more useful and fulfilled project managers, as well as potentially a higher project success rate. However, the previous 2 points can also be disruptive. Reconsider careers and how to manage them. Are businesses willing to take on the challenge? Click the card on the right to understand project management trends, automation, and artificial intelligence in project management. Advanced software for resource and project management. Why there is need for emotionally intelligent leaders. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. On my page projectmanageriq.com, you can get the free slide deck templates for your project management needs, as well as training based on my 544-page book, Project Management for Managers, Program and Project Portfolio Management in Banking, translated into 9 languages and counting. Please see details below in the description, which also states where to buy my book and what's the best program and project management software, PPM.